Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you about my project, that is HRMS project, or you can say Human Resource Management System project. So the technologies which I have used for the development of the projects are Java Spring Boot for the backend, React.js for the front end. For the database, I have used MySQL, and I have used Maven for the project and the dependency management. And for the styling purpose, I have used Bootstrap 5. And the softwares which I have used for the development of the projects are STS or Spring Tool Suite 4 for the backend, VS Code for the front end, and I have used MySQL Workbench for data querying and manipulation. User modules present in the project. So the project basically contains 4 user modules. The very first one is administrator module, the second one is company module, the third one is HR module, and the last and the very important module is employee module. Now let's see the functional modules present in the project. So the very first and the very important functional module is user authentication module. The second one is company module. The third one is HR module. The next one is holiday module. And the next one is department module. Then we have designation module. The next one is employee module. And then next one is attendance module. Then attendance leave module. And the last one is payslip module. So by looking into the functional modules, it is looking like the project is very simple, but actually it is not. This project contains lots of functionalities in it, okay, that I'll show in the later part of the video, okay. But as of now, let's see the basic overview of the project. So as we know, our project contains 4 user module, that is administrator module, company module, HR module, and the last one is employee module. So firstly, companies will come to our website, and there we have the option to register the company. So companies can register from there, and once the company register into the system, okay, they will have to like provide the complete detail about the company, okay, the government proof and all complete thing basically they will have to provide, okay. And once the registration is done, the request will go to the admin will be able to see all the company registration, and from there admin will be able to approve or reject the company. So let's suppose admin has approved some companies, okay, so those companies can now register the HRs, okay, so that they can handle the complete organization, okay, like employee management, attendance management, leave management, and the payroll management, the complete thing basically, okay. So once HR is registered from the company, okay, HR will be able to add the department into the system. Like in any organization, there can be multiple department like DevOps department, then backend department, the front end department. There can be multiple departments basically, okay. So HR will add the department, and after adding the department, HR can add multiple designations in that particular department, okay. So let's suppose we have the department called backend department, okay. So in that also we can have multiple designations like project manager, then senior developer, junior developer, then team lead, right? So in the similar way, for each department added by the HR, in the each department there can be multiple designations, okay. So all these things are dynamic. HR can add the department, then add the designation inside that department, and once this department and the designations things are done, okay, now HR will register the employees into the system. So while registering the employee into the company, HR will have to provide the complete detail about the employee, like personal detail, the professional detail, bank details, salary details, okay. So in the professional detail, all the details related to like address, contact, emergency contact, those things will be there, okay. In the professional details, like there will be details like from which department and the designation company has, then who is the project manager, okay, what is the working location, okay. In the bank details and the salary details also HR will have to provide while registration of the employee. And once employee registration is done, then employee can basically log in and they can start using the application, okay. And definitely if they are working for the organization, there should be attendance management, leave management, and the payroll system, okay. So these are very important functionalities, okay, that should be present in the HRMS system, okay. So the very first one is attendance management. So now basically employee can log in into the system, and on the daily basis they can do the clock in and the clock out, okay? So if it is weekend or public holidays, then at that time there will be no option to clock in or clock out, but on the daily basis on the weekdays, okay, employee can basically clock in and clock out. The complete details will be stored in the database, okay. And the next one is leave management. So employee can also apply for the leave, and the project manager of that employee will approve or reject the leave by adding the comments, okay. And also project manager can also regularize the attendance for the employee, and for the manager, HR will do the same. Okay, the next one is payroll management. So we have automated the system, like the payslip will be auto generated every month, okay, for each employee present in the system. Okay, and employee can basically download the payslip every month, and the complete detail will be available to the HR of that company. Okay, and the main important thing is this application is not only for the one company. Multiple companies can use this application or platform for the human resource management system. And now let's see the complete project in detail. But before that, I would like to tell that this video is sponsored by CodeSpy. So as you can see, like they have the very good website called code.aidetector.pro. So by using this website, we can basically analyze whether the code written is by the AI or it is written by the human. So this is the dashboard page. So as you guys can see, like I have created the account here, Code with Murad, and we have here the button new AI scan. So I'll click here, and here we have multiple languages. Okay, so I'll use it here for the Java. So firstly, I'll give the AI written code here, and let's see what is the analysis. So here we can see it is mostly AI, and I'll click on view button here. Here it is written, our analysis suggests that there is 98% chance that the content you have entered is written by the AI. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll go again to the dashboard, and now this time what I'll do, I'll give the human written code. Okay, so this code is written by human. I'll click on analyze button, and here it is mostly written by human. I'll click on view button to see the complete report. So here we can see our analysis suggests that there is only 2% chance that the content you have entered is written by AI. So that means it is written by the human. So in this way, you guys can also use this website to detect whether the code is written by human or AI. So I'll give the link in the description. By using that, you can register and use the platform. And now, without wasting any time, let's see the complete project in detail. And for that, let's go to the other end. So firstly, let's see our backend code. Okay, so this is our backend project, HRMS backend. Okay, and as I've already told that I have used HTS4 for the development of the project, and we have used Maven for the project and the dependency management. So we have our pom.xml file here, and all the dependencies which are required for the application I have added here in the pom.xml file. Okay, as we can see here. Okay, so this is the project structure here, src main Java and the resources. So all our Java code are written inside the src main Java, this folder. Okay, and these are the packages which I have created. So as we can see here, there are multiple layers. Okay, like controller layer is there, service layer is there, then DAO repository layer is there, DTO layer is there, entity package is also there. Okay, exception handler is also there. Okay, and in this project I have also included scheduler. Okay, and this scheduler plays very important role in our project. Okay, I have created 3 important scheduler: attendance absent scheduler, attendance scheduler, and the payslip scheduler. So we have our controller layer here. All our actual REST APIs are created inside this package only. Okay, so attendance controller we have, then company controller is there, department controller is there, multiple controllers are there, employee controllers are there. Okay, all the APIs are created here. As we can see here, multiple APIs are there. Okay, yeah, then we have src main resources. In the application.properties, we have configured database, okay, which is MySQL, and all the images will be stored into this folder. Okay, then also we have configured Swagger in this project, and multiple topics are implemented in this project, like interceptor is there, Spring Security JWT token, that is also implemented, exception handler is there, log4j2, that is also configured. Okay, so let's see our React.js application also. So this is our React application. As we can see the project structure also here. In the src folder, we have actual components. Okay, so attendance components are there, then company components are there, holiday components are there, department is there, designation, employee. Okay, so based on the packages I have created in the backend application, in the similar way I have created the components folder here in the React.js application. Okay, so this is our home page JSX file, okay, which is static. So now without wasting any time, let's run both our applications, backend and the front end. So firstly I'll run the Spring Boot backend application. So for that, simply I'll right click on the project and click on run as Spring Boot application. So let our application run now. And as we can see here, the Spring Boot version is 3.4.0, which is the latest version. So let it run now. And here we go. Our HRMS backend application has started on port 8080, right? Now let's run our front-end application also. So for that, for running the React.js application, it is very simple. We have to simply run the command npm start. Okay, and if you are not able to see this node modules here, then firstly you will have to run the command npm install. Okay, it will download all the dependencies, and if it is already downloaded, if you are able to see this node modules package here, then simply run the command npm start and your application will start. Okay, so our React.js application is starting. It's loading now. Let it load. And here we go. So our React.js application is also running fine, and we can see the output in the browser. So now, since both our React.js application and the Spring Boot application is running fine, let's see the complete project in detail. Okay, so this is our landing page of our application. So when customer or company will visit to our application for the very first time, okay, so they will be able to see this landing page here, and from here we have given the option register your company. Okay, and also in the navigation bar also it is there, register company and the login user. So from here company can register. Okay, so they will have to provide some basic details like first name, last name, email id, password and the contact. Okay, and then here we have the login. So from here, like a common login page I have given, from here by passing the email id and the password we can log into the system. So firstly what I'll do, I'll log in as a admin, and we have email id and the password for the same. Okay, so as you can see, like I have executed the application for the very first time, and I have not registered the admin also in the system. So you'll wonder like how I'm able to log in with this email id, right? So here I have written the code in the HRMS backend application. Okay, I have implemented the command line runner. So when our application will run, okay, when you'll start it, so here I have overridden the run method, and here I have written the logic like if this email id is not present, okay, if the default admin is not present in the system, it will add, okay, in the database. Okay, and also like what I'll do, I'll open the database, open it. So we have the demo email id. So all these credentials, details, okay, the employee details, HR details, company details, all these things are dummy just for the project demonstration. And the password is also encrypted because we have implemented the JWT security. Okay, so now we can log in with this email id. So we will log in as a admin. Okay, logged in successful. So we have logged in as a admin. So we can see in the navigation bar few things got changed, like we have got the option to company, okay, and the users. Okay, so from here admin can register another admin also into the system, and apart from that admin can also see all the company managers. Okay, here, so this Irfan, this user is from the Irfan Traders company, and this Murad is from the Code with Murad company. I hope you are getting the point. Okay, then the important thing is like company. So as of now, since no company has registered here, so that's why it is pending. And let's see the approved. Okay, so since I have already tested this application, so I had approved, okay, one company, Code with Murad, by login as a admin. Okay, and we can view the complete detail about the company also. So I'll click on the view to view the complete detail about the company, Code with Murad. Okay, so registration number, then contact person number, phone number, okay, mandatory working hours for the company, this is the created date. Okay, and from here admin can also deactivate or activate the companies. Okay, and all these details are dummy. Okay, what I'll do now, I'll just deactivate it. Okay, company status deactivated, and now I'll go to the deactivated part. So this Code with Murad got deactivated. In this section we are able to see, right? Again I'll activate it. Yeah, it got activated. And also we have one company which admin has already rejected. Okay, we can see the detail of this also. Okay, all these details are dummy. Again, we can approve it. If we want, we can approve it. We have got the option, but as of now, the status is rejected. So these things were there in the admin module. So the role of the admin is to approve or reject the company. So after the registration of the company and the approval from the admin, the companies will play the important roles in this application because they will be using our application to manage their organization employees. So I'll log out as admin now, and now what I'll do, I'll register one company, new company I'll register, and I'll name the company as best software company. Okay, this will be the company name. Okay, but as of now I'll give the name owner of that company as John Kevin. I'll give the email as john@demo.com. Okay, just a dummy email ID, and I'll give the contact number, and I'll just copy the email ID and register the user. User registered successful, and now I can log in with this email ID. Logged in successful, and now we have logged in as a company, and here I've got the option to my company, and in here I've got the option of add company. Okay, so as of now I've just registered as a company owner, okay, so that I can log in into the system, but actual details we have to provide here. Okay, so if we don't provide this, admin will definitely reject our company. Okay, so let's add the company. The company name is best software company. Registration number I'll give ABCD 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, demo address, demo street, demo city, give Mumbai 1 2 3 4 5 6, country India, contact person name John, and the industry type we have to give. So it is, let's suppose, let's give education only. Okay, or information technology, IT. Okay, website URL we will have to provide. So let's provide any URL name, or let's give best software company. Democompany.com. Okay, just a dummy website URL. Working hours, mandatory work hours, let's keep as 9 hours only. Okay, and let's register the company. Company registered successful, and now after the adding the complete detail about the company, we have got the option of employees also. Okay, yeah, so now if I click on this drop down my company, then we are not getting the option to add the company because we have already added it, and we can see view company option now. So when I click on the view company, we will see the complete detail about the our company basically. Okay, so this is the registration number, address, state, contact person, mandatory working hours, created date. Complete thing is basically admin will be able to see here. Okay, but the status is pending, so admin will be able to see that in the pending state, and from there he can approve or reject. Okay, and after that we have got the option of employees. So now since we have added the details here, so we have got the option of employees also here. What I'll do now, I'll log out, I'll log in as the admin again. Yeah, so in the pending section now I'm able to see one company, best software company. Okay, so I'll click on view here, and the status is as of now pending. Okay, we can, admin will be able to see the complete detail, okay, about the best software company, this company, and he can approve or reject it. Okay, so as of now what I'll do, I'll click on approve button. Company status updated successful, and now if I go to the approved one, so this company is also now approved. That means this best software company, this particular company can also use our platform to manage their employees. And also if I click on the company managers, John Kevin, he's the owner of the best software company, that's why it is visible here. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll log out as a admin, and I will log in as a John, who is the owner of our latest company, that is Best Software Company. Logged in successful, and here when I click on the view company, it is active now. Okay, that means it is approved by the admin. So from here we can register the HR. So firstly, let's register the HR so that HR will manage the complete employees. Okay, complete organization employees. So I'll give the HR name as a Lena Paul. Contact name, I'll give the dummy contact. Register the user, and the now view HRs. So in the HR section we can see Lena also. Okay, and we can definitely delete the HR. Okay, because he is a company owner, definitely he can delete any employees and including HR or employees. Okay, and in the view employee section, since HR has not registered any employee till now, that's why it is empty. Okay, so since we have registered HR, what I'll do, I'll log out as a company and I'll log in with the Lena, who is HR of the company, Best Software Company. Logged in successful. And here, as soon as we logged in as a HR, we can see multiple options in the navigation bar. Okay, the very first one is view company. Okay, so by clicking on it, HR can see like from which company he is. Okay, he or she is. So Best Software Company, she is working for this company. Okay, yeah. The next one is holidays. So since the user is HR, so he can add the detail about the holidays. Okay, so let's make 11th, okay, April as a holiday, and festival 1, we can write anything here. Okay, it's upon the HR. Copy this, add holiday, and holiday added successful. So in the view section, okay, company holidays. So for this particular company, the holiday is on 11th April, and the holiday name is festival 1. Okay, so because of that festival it is holiday. And again on the April month, I'll give 25th, no, 24th. Okay, I'll give the festival 2 description and add the holiday. Yeah, holiday added successful. Again, if I click on the view button, so 2 holidays admin has, HR has added, and from here we can also delete it. Okay, so let's delete for the festival 2. Holiday deleted successful. Okay, and it got disappeared from here. Yeah, so we have seen view company holidays also. Okay, now we have employees option. So from here we can register the employee and we can view all the employees from here. So since till now we have not registered any employees, so that's why definitely this will be empty. Okay, the next option is department. Okay, so definitely in any organization there can be a multiple departments. Okay, so I'll give the backend department. Okay, or we can say development department. Okay, development department, this department employees will be developing the backend and the backend frontend app. Okay, add department. Yeah, again I'll add one more, DevOps. Okay, DevOps department will be handling the deployment, app deployment. Yeah. Department added successful, and now I'll click on the view departments. Yeah, so as we can see here, development and the DevOps department we have added here. Okay, and along with the description we are able to see here. So we can update the department, okay, and also we can delete the department. Okay, so as of now let's add one more department and let's delete it. So I'll add the department testing. Okay, testing department, add view department, and we can delete it. I click on delete button and we can see it got disappeared from here. And also we can update the department, DevOps department, okay, or let it DevOps only. DevOps team will be handling the app deployment, yeah, and we can see DevOps team, it got updated. The next option is here is like add the designation. So in any department there can be multiple designations. So in the development there can be designation project manager, okay, but no need of adding the project manager for any of the department, because from the backend I have handled it. I'll show here. I'll go to the designation and I'll go to the department here. So in the department we can see we have added the development and the DevOps. Okay, so for the development the ID is 3, right? So for ID 3, yeah, for the department ID 3, project manager already got added. And for the DevOps department, okay, the ID is 4, and here is the mapping, department 4 project manager designation already got added because I have handled that from the backend. So no need of adding the designation project manager manually from the front end. Okay, but as of now I'll add junior backend, junior Java developer. Designation added successful. Okay, and if I click on the view button here, so project manager and the junior Java developer got added here. And if I click on the designations of the DevOps, then only project manager is also already, then only project manager is there. Okay, so I can add the junior DevOps, add the designation in DevOps department. If I click view button now from the DevOps, so junior DevOps engineer got added here. And again I'll add one more designation in the development, senior Java developer will be handling big applications. Add designation added successful. Okay, if I click on view again, so project manager is there, junior Java developer is there, and the senior Java developer. These 3 designations are there in the development department. Okay, and for each department definitely there will be a manager, so we have got the option to add the managers from here. So I'll click on the add manager for this department, and from here let's add the manager Smith Devin Smith demo.com. The contact number I'll add and the register the user registered successful. And now if I go to the add department, again I'm able to see add manager. Okay, because we have not added the complete detail about that manager into the system. So for that you will have to go to the employees option here. Okay, and you have to click on the view employees, and here we can see Smith detail got added here, basic detail of the Smith got added, but we have not added like from which department this Smith Devin employees. Okay, so that's why we have got the option to add the detail. Okay, and this page is very important. Okay, so while adding the employee detail, HR will be able to add the complete detail about the employee, like personal detail, professional detail, employment detail, PF detail, bank detail, emergency detail, salary detail, then extra payday detail. Okay, so let's suppose if employee is working for extra days, okay, in the holidays or some other days, then this much amount will be added per day. Okay, absent day deduction detail. So complete detail basically HR will be able to add into the system for any employee. Okay, so these are the basic details which I had added. The gender will select, date of birth, let's select anything here. Okay, let's select, because he is manager, so that's why I'm giving this date and the address. Okay, address, demo address, demo street, current address, same, city. Okay, let's give Mumbai, date, Maharashtra, postal 1234, demo postal code I'm giving here. Employment detail we will have to add here, so I'll give as 2001. Okay, this will be dependent upon the HR. Okay, employment type, full time, date of joining, let's make April, 1st April. Department, we have development and DevOps, because in this company HR has added two departments. Okay, development and DevOps. So if we check the database, there are multiple designations and the departments. Okay, I'll see the department from the database. So for multiple companies we can see multiple unique company IDs there. Okay, but for the our company, development and DevOps teams are there. Okay, for other companies, backend development, Java developer, these things are there. So since we have added two department, development and DevOps, under our company, that's why we are able to see our department only. Okay, not from the other company. So I'll add in the development designation, there are three designation: project manager, junior Java developer, and the senior Java developer. Okay, so I'll select the project manager here. Okay, because we are adding Smith as a project manager for this department, development. Okay, work location, let's keep as a remote. Okay, or we can see Mumbai only. Okay, Mumbai CST. PF number, it's upon us, like whatever details will be there, HR will add that. Okay, so I'll add PF 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and UN also I'll add any dummy details here. Bank details we will have to add HDFC. Account number, just a dummy email, sorry, account number I'm giving here. Okay, ABCD 1 2 3 4. Okay, PAN number ABCD 6 7 8, just a dummy PAN number. Aadhaar also I'll give same. Okay, let's give. So these details like bank detail, these details are just a dummy, just for the demonstration. Okay, emergency contact number I'll give again. Contact name. Okay, contact name as give, let's give as a Mark Devin. Okay, let's give as a brother. CTC. Okay, so these things are manual. Okay, HR will have to add these things manually. CTC, let's give as a 10 lakh. Okay, basic salary, let's give 50,000. HRA 10,000. LTA 5,000. Professional tax, let's give as a 500. Provident fund 5,000. Let me calculate the amount. Let's give this as 5,000 TDS and 5,000 this. Let's make it 20,000. Okay, so this amount may not be correct. Okay, but as of now, like, it will be dependent upon the HR, so HR will have to add the correct details here. Okay, and the extra pay details also, it's upon the HR. Okay, based on the company rule, she will have to add. Okay, so I'll add the extra pay as 1500. Okay, HRA 300. Okay, so this will be based on the company's rule. So per day, let's suppose if they want to give this, if any employee works for extra day, so based on that, HR will have to add. Okay, so I have added the detail for this Smith Devin, who will be the project manager of this department development. Now let's add the detail. Employee details saved successful. And now if I go to the department, view department, so in case of development department, we are able to see the view manager detail. Okay, and for the DevOps, since we have not added the manager, okay, so that's why we are getting the add manager option. So I'll go to the employee, view employees, and here we have got the option to view the detail. Okay, so this is the complete detail about the employee. Okay, and since but here we are able to see profile yet to be updated. Okay, because we have to add the profile photo, and also we will have to update the resume and the government proof of that particular employee. And other than that, we are able to see the complete detail like personal detail, employment detail, okay, HR details, like complete details we are able to see here. Let's check the database also. Okay, Smith got added here, but one thing I noticed here is for Smith the user ID is 12, and if I check the employee, okay, user ID is 12, that is correct, but employee ID is 4 for the Smith. Okay, so that should be added here. Okay, so that I will fix. Okay, I'll apply as of now. View details. So HR will have to update the employee details. So I'll click on the upload document. Firstly, we'll have to provide the profile photo. So I'll choose it from the system. Resume we will have to update. So as of now, I'm selecting the payslip only, and note we will have to update the, add the document as PDF only for this two. Okay, resume and the government document. Okay, and for in case of the profile photo, we will have to select the image. So that can be PNG, JPG, anything. Okay, add the document, and the document added successful. Now what I'll do, I'll again go to the view employees and view detail. So this time we are able to see the employee profile also, and resume, and the government proof that is also got uploaded, and we can download it and view. Okay, so as we know, like we had just added the payslip. Okay, the dummy details here, so that's why we are able to see these things. Okay, by the way, these are the payslips generated by our application only for this HRMS application only. Okay, yeah, that we will see in the later part of the video, but as of now, the complete profile of the Smith Devin, that is completed. Okay, again if I go to the departments, and here if I click on view manager, same page we will be redirected. So in the similar way, now let's add some more employees under the designation junior Java developer and the senior Java developer. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to the employees, register employee. Okay, and now let me add it. Okay, and now I'll speed up the video because it will take some time. So let me add. So now I will register the employee Sachin Kumar, and here I've got the option to add the details. Let me add. I'm adding Sachin in the department development, and I'll selecting the designation as a junior Java developer. Now I will add the detail saved successful, and now I'll click on the view detail. Again I'll upload the details, I mean document. So for Sachin also the profile is completed, and we can see the complete detail, personal detail, employment detail. Okay, project manager is here is Smith Devin. Okay, the detail about his project manager. Okay, and he is from the department development and the junior Java developer, right? As we can see in the department view designation, so he's junior Java developer from the department development. Now I will add one more employee. Let me add Michael Marco. Let me add the detail now. Again I have selected the department as development, and we can say he will be senior Java developer. Add the detail, and the detail for the Michael Marco also got updated here. I'll click on the view details. Let me upload the document. Add the document, and now the complete detail about the Michael Marco. His profile is also completed now. In complete detail we are able to see here. Okay, his project manager is also Smith Devin. Okay, and he is from the department development, and the designation is senior Java developer. Okay, so I'll go to the Smith Devin now. So for him, like since he is only the project manager, so in his case that project manager section is not there. Okay, but in the case of other employees like Sachin and the Michael, so in their case, like we have got the option called project manager detail also. Okay, and also one thing I have noticed, available leaves are 0. Okay, so this I need to fix. Okay, so I'll note it down and I'll fix it, but as of now let me make it to 20. Okay, and also check the database. Yeah, available leaves, so let's make it 20, 20 and 20. That means employee can take 20 leaves per year. Okay, let me save it. Yeah, we have added Smith, Sachin and the Michael. I'll apply, and again I'll refresh the page here, and we can see now the available leaves are 20. Okay, so I need to fix it, so I'll fix. Yeah, so as of now we have like registered 3 employees. Okay, Smith as a project manager for the department development. Okay, and the Sachin and the Michael as a designation junior and the senior Java developer under the department development, and he is the Smith Devin is the project manager, right? I hope like you are able to understand the concept. Okay, this project is not simple. Okay, lots of business logics are written here, and lots of functionalities has been added in this project, so it will be difficult to understand. Okay, uh, So if you face any issue, so definitely if you get any doubt or you get stuck anywhere, you can simply like contact me. I'll help you in that case. The next option here is attendance. Okay, so in case of Smith Devin, let's click on the attendance. So why we are getting 400? Okay, let me do one thing. I'll go to the attendance controller and fetch employee current month. This API is called from the front end. I'll open it. Okay, so because of this bad request we are getting 400 there, so I'll make it okay. But the thing is, this attendance we have got as a empty from the backend, that's why we have got bad request. Okay, so let me explain you the concept here. So I have created one scheduler. Okay, since the attendance for the month, so the current month we can see here in the system like it is March. Okay, and for March month, for this employee, since we have registered this employee as a like a fresh employee, you can say, so that's why there is no attendance record in our table. Okay, HRMS DB attendance. Okay, what I'll do here, user employee, I'll run the query employee, and for the Smith, let's check. Smith user ID is 12. Okay, so it is empty. Okay, so now let me explain you the concept like why attendance for this user is empty as of now. Okay, so here we have created one scheduler in the scheduler package, attendance scheduler. Okay, so this job will like run every day at midnight 12 a.m. Okay, and now let's suppose, and here I have written the condition, like let's suppose if the current date is the first day of the month. Okay, this condition I have written here. Okay, if it is the first day of the month, let's suppose if it is March or April, if it is the first day, then it will add the attendance record of all the employees from all the companies. Okay, I hope you are getting this point. Okay, so since this is not executed till now, that's why there is no attendance record. Okay, for the newly added employees. Okay, so what I'll do now, okay, I'll make it run every 1 minute. Okay, and also what I'll do, I'll make the change the date to the 1st April. Okay, so that will be the 1st of April. That means it will satisfy this condition also. Okay, so I hope you are getting my point. Okay, so based on the logic like I am working here. Okay, so since here condition is written, if it is the first day of the month, then only it will proceed further to add the attendance record for all the employees. So that's why I'm making it 1st of April. Okay, because it is working based on the system's time. Okay, I'll go to the setting and I'll make it to the 1st April. So now, as you can see, I have changed the date from March to 1st April. Okay, so it will satisfy this condition. But the thing is here in the cron, in the scheduler, I have given the time as like it should run every midnight 12 a.m. Okay, but the time here is 10 a.m. So what I'll do, I'll just comment this and I will make it run every 1 minute. Okay, this is very important concept. So firstly, I'll stop the application. Our application is stopped now and we have commented this line. That means it should not run, okay, every midnight, but I'm running it every minute. Okay, because I want to add the attendance record for all my employees. Okay, newly added employees. Okay, what I'll do, I have saved it, I've made the changes. Now I'll run the application again and we will check the log also here. Okay, whether our attendance scheduler is running or not every 1 minute. Okay, so I will make it run only one time. Okay, because I want to add the attendance record for all the employees only one time, otherwise multiple entries will be added for each employee. okay, in the current month, that is April, because I have changed the date here. Let it run. And also here, let me open the MySQL and let's check the attendance record. Okay, also here I have one more query. So it is not like only three user, okay, that is Smith, Michael and Sachin. For this three user, it will add the entry in the attendance table. No, so for all the employees, basically it will add. Okay, so we have six entries, six employees. Okay, three from the other company and three from our current company, that is Best Software Company. So it will add the attendance record for all the six employees. Okay, not only for the three. Let's see the log here. Okay, so my system is slow now, it is running. Let it run. We'll check the log. This is very important step. So yeah, our application has started, and let's wait for 1 minute to run our attendance scheduler to add the attendance entry for each employee. Okay, and also I'll run this query till now. Okay, so for April month, there is no attendance record in our attendance table. Okay, for any of the employee, it is not added. Let's wait for 1 minute. And this 12 is for the Smith Devin. So for him also definitely it will be empty. Yeah, firstly I'll run this query because this will be for all the user. Yeah, we can see it started. Attendance scheduler. Okay, attendance scheduler starting, and we can see the log. It is adding the saved attendance entry for the employee Smith Devin. Okay, then for other employees also it has added. Okay, so I think it is completed the attendance processing for the company Best Software Company. Okay, now I'll stop it because I don't want, because it is running for every 1 minute. Okay, it will run every 1 minute, and for every 1 minute it will add the entries in the database. Okay, so there will be a multiple entries which will cause data inconsistency. Okay, so I'll stop it because it has already added the entry in the database. Okay, now I'll go to the database again, and now firstly I'll check for the entry for the user Smith Devin. Okay, so how many entries? 30 rows are there. Okay, because in April 30 days are there, and along with the working status. Okay, working, holiday, working, along with the working status, it has added the entry. Okay, so this is just for the one user, that is Smith Devin. Now let's hit this query. Okay, it will basically fetching all the attendance record from the April month. Okay, so since it will add for multiple employees, so there will be a multiple entries in the database. Okay, it is 180. Why 180? Because 30 into 6. Why 6? Because in the employee table, if you see, there are 6 entries. So for all 6 employees, it has added the attendance record in the attendance table. That's why it is 180. Okay, 30 into 6, 180. I hope you are getting the point. The concept is little difficult. Okay, and the main logic is written here. Okay, if it is the first day of the month, that means, yeah, it is April 1st. Okay, it will like running the attendance initialization for the new month. Okay, then for each company, okay, it has fetched the company from the database. For each active company, it is processing the company attendance. Okay, and here I have used the multi-threading concept so that our application should be fast. Okay, now based on the company, it is fetching all the employees from that particular company. Let's suppose Best Software Company is one of them. Okay, so now it has also fetched the holidays. Okay, to mark the few days as holiday in the attendance table. Okay, then for each employee, it is adding the default attendance for the employee, and this is the main code for saving the attendance record in the database. Okay, and for each employee, it will add the attendance entry in the database. So I hope you are getting the point. Okay, this is the main scheduler class in which I have written the business logic for adding the attendance record for all the employees from all the companies. Okay, now what I'll do, I don't want to run it every minute now. Okay, I'll stop it. Okay, because if it run every minute, it will cause the problem for us. It will create the data inconsistency issue. I'll run the application again now. Definitely you can like contact me for this if you like have any doubt, or like if you are feeling like there is a difficult concept, I'll clear those. Okay, now let our application run. Okay, so our application has again started. Okay, and one more important thing, why like you will wonder like why I have used this scheduler concept, because to make our application automated, okay, there should not be a manual interaction needed. Okay, if you have used scheduler, it will automatically run on that particular time. Okay, like we have seen every minute it was running, okay, without the manual interaction. So that's the reason, to make the system automated, I have used the scheduler concept, and to make the system fast, I have used executor service, that is the multi-threading concept. Yeah, since our application is running now and attendance record is also there, what I'll do, I'll go to the employees, and yeah, for the Smith Devin now, let's check the attendance. So we are able to see the attendance record for the current month, which is the April. Okay, we can see here 1st April. Okay, yeah, it is working, and HR is able to see the complete detail about all the employees. Okay, their personal professional detail also, and the attendance record also, and the payslip also. Okay, but as of now, since we have registered new employees, definitely there will be no payslips. Okay, that will be after the month, right? So I'll click on the employees again, and let's check for the Sachin Kumar also. Okay, again for this also, these are the default attendance. Now how this clock in clock out, total work hours, those will be changed. Okay, this is very important. So what I'll do, I'll just log out as a HR now. Okay, why we were getting that? Okay, I'll fix that. I'll log in as a user now. Okay, I'll Smith and log in. Yeah, so we have logged in as an employee now. Okay, and this employee is project manager. So firstly, he will be able to see his profile. So whatever details HR has added, he will be able to see here. Okay, then holidays also he can see. There is one holiday. Okay, for the festival one on 11th of April. Okay, because this is added by the HR for this company, best software company. So he can see the complete company detail also here. Okay, then we have got option called attendance. Okay, so since he is the employee, he has got the option to clock in, and the 1st April is Tuesday. Okay, so based on the system time, it is considering today as a Tuesday. Okay, so we are getting the option to clock in here. Okay, so I'll click on the clock in here as a Smith Devin, because we have logged in as a Smith. Okay, and this is the clock in time now, and this is the total work hours. Okay, I have worked on. So today is the 1st April. Today is the 1st April. That's why we are able to see these things. Okay, the clocking time is we can see here, and the clock out is NA. So when we click on the clock out button, so it will be we will be able to see here. Okay, along with the total hours worked, and the working status is holiday. And for the holidays, okay, 11th April it is holiday, right? So let's check here. For the 11th April it is holiday. It is marked as holiday. Okay, it is not working. So based on the weekend, we have considered like we have written the logic to consider all these things. Okay, whether it is weekdays, holidays, okay, then weekends. Based on that, the working status is okay, and attendance status is now NA. And also we can apply for the leave, okay, if we want. Yeah, but as of now, what I'll do, I'll just click on the logout, because we cannot wait like to complete 9 hours. Okay, we will simply update that in the database. Okay, and here we can see your today's attendance record. Attendance is recorded. Okay, and it has marked the status as half paid leave. Okay, because it has not completed the 9 hours. Okay, so we have written the logic in the backend. Okay, if it is less than the 9 hours, okay, after the clock in and the clock out, it will mark as a half paid leave. Okay, so the clocking time is 10:12 a.m. and the clocking time out is 10:13 a.m. Okay, so that we will update manually in the database. But as of now, what I'll do, I'll log out as a Smith and will log in as a Sachin, who is the junior Java developer, right? I'll log in. Yeah, again, now since we have logged in as a Sachin, who is the junior Java developer, again, he is also one of the employee. He can also clock in from here. Okay, I have clicked on the clock in now, and this is the clock in time, and I'll click on the clock out, because what I'll do, I'll just update directly from the database, okay, to see the complete detail here. Okay, and one more thing, what I'll do, let's suppose this Sachin wants to apply for the leave, okay, for this date, 7th of April. He can apply for the leave from here, okay, and the request for the same will go to the his project manager, okay, will be out of the town, okay, apply 7th April. Okay, and we can see here we have applied for the leave and it is pending because it is not approved by the project manager now. Okay, and this is the leave reason. Okay, for this we have completed the, for this day I mean, we have completed the clock in and the clock out time. Okay, and for 7th April we have applied for the leave. Okay, what I'll do now, I'll just log out with the this employee and I'll log in with the Michael user, who is a senior Java developer from the same company, okay, from the department development. And yeah, we have here leave management, so we can see the detail here also. So for this date, okay, 7th April, we have applied for the leave. This is the leave reason. This is the manager comment. Since manager has not taken the action till now, it is showing pending and there is no comment here. Okay, and this is the request time. Okay, then we have the payslip management. So so employee will be able to download the payslip from here. Okay, so since this is a fresh employee and there is no generation of the payslip till now, that's why it is empty now. That we will see in the later part of the video. And view company's holidays profile, same thing, employee will be able to see. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll log out as a this employee and will log in with the Michael, who is the senior Java developer. Okay, so again leave management. So because Michael has not applied for the leave, it is showing empty. So for this date, or let it be like we will directly update in the database. Okay, for the 7th April, let's apply for the leave for the Michael also. Okay, casual leave, casual apply. Yeah, leave management, yeah, it is pending, casual leave. And if I go to the attendance here, so for 7th April it is pending. Okay, what I'll do, log out. So during the logout we are facing the issue, no issues, I'll fix that. Now I'll log in with the Smith, who is the project manager for both Sachin and the Michael. So he will be able to see the leave request. Okay, so in the similar way, manager can also apply for the leave. Okay, and he can see the leave management, his leave request here in the leave management section. Okay, but and the pay slip also, again, like it's like the normal employee only, but here we project manager will get the option my employees and the leave management. Okay, so in the my employees, he will be able to see the complete detail about their employees. Okay, junior Java developer, senior Java developer, okay, Sachin and the Michael. Okay, and he can see the complete detail about them. Okay, like HR can see. Yeah, then we have attendance here. Okay, so let's see the attendance for the Sachin. So as a project manager, he can see the attendance of his employees. Okay, and he can see will be out of the town. Okay, so basically project manager can see the attendance of his employees, and the in the my employees only he can see the leave management section. Okay, so where he will be able to see all the requested leave from his employees. Okay, so Sachin has applied for the 7th April right? And Michael also, okay, but Sachin has applied earlier and he will be out of the town, so let's approve it. Okay, that's fine, but assign your task to someone. So let's suppose this is the comment added by the manager. Okay, so we can see the comment here and it is approved. Okay, but on the same day Michael has applied for the casual leave. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll reject here and I'll add already on leave. Okay, we have given this comment and let's reject it. Okay, so manager has rejected it. So again I'll go to the my employees and I can see the attendance here, right? So firstly let's see for the Sachin. So for Sachin it is paid leave. We can see on 7th it is paid leave because it is approved by the project manager. Okay, but in the case of the Michael it is rejected, so that's why attendance status is not showing paid leave. It is like the normal days for the Michael. Okay, now the next and the very important part is the payslip management part. Okay, so for that also, like since we are dealing in April month, okay, and it is the first month because the my system time is 1st April and this is the 1st April, so that means after completing the all day the payslip will be generated. Okay, so after the completion of the month only why it will generate the payslip. Why I'm telling like that, because here in the scheduler part I have also created the payslip scheduler class. Okay, and here we can see it will run at 2 a.m. on the first day of every month. Okay, so let's suppose current month is April and it is the first day of the month. Okay, so it will calculate the payslip. Okay, it will generate the payslip for all the employees, okay, for the previous month. Okay, and here I have written the logic. So firstly I'm checking the first day of the month, whether it is the first day of the month. If it is there, then only it will proceed further, and then I'm doing the -1, okay, to find the yesterday's date. And if the yesterday's date is from the month March, then only it will generate the payslip for each employees from each company. Okay, so here we are fetching the active companies, then for each companies we are processing the company employees payslip generation. Okay, and then for each company like this company we are fetching all the employees from the database. Okay, if employees are there, then for each employee like we are processing the employee payslip generation process. And here is our main business logic where we are calculating the salary, okay, after adding or deducting based on the absent. Okay, so based on the attendance, like I'm finding total working days, total days present, days absent, okay, extra working days. So all these things are written here. Okay, this is the main place where we have written the our business logic to calculate the salary for each employee from each company. Okay, as we can see here. Okay, and the logics are written and it is looking like very complicated, but if you understand it, it will be better for you. Okay, so if you face any issue in that, definitely like I'll explain the flow and the complete logic. Okay, so you can contact me if you feel like it is difficult. Actually it is not. If we try to understand it line by line, it is simple. So here I have written it will run every first day of month. Okay, but again we cannot wait that much. So what I'll do, firstly I'll mark the attendance as present for each employee. Okay, so for each employee what I'll do, and also let me refresh it. I'll show you something. So here it is showing storing clock in and clock out time as current like millis. Okay, we are not directly storing it like as a date or time. Okay, but we are storing the date and the time in the millis, because it will show the minutes, seconds also. And Okay, so for this date, so for update, I'll update the attendance table. Okay, and I'll give set clocking time. So why I'm doing these things manually? Because we cannot wait based on the scheduled time here. Okay, again what I'll do, I'll stop it and I'll make it run every 1 minute. Okay, so after 1 minute I'll be running it. Okay, and during the payslip generation, attendance record should be there, otherwise like proper it will not generate the payslip. I mean it will mark as absent. Okay, but usually like every employee will be present, and someday the like possibility will be there like they have taken the paid leave. Okay, and in the case of the paid leave, half paid leave, the amount will be not detected because that much leave company provides, right? So in the case of the loss of pay only, in that case only they it will deduct. So logics are written in the this class. Okay, payslip scheduler class. Okay, so now since we cannot wait for this much time, so I'll run it manually. I'm running it every minute. Okay, based on the scheduler time. Okay, and to simulate it like normal, I'm marking every employee as a present. Okay, so that's the reason I'm manually setting the clock out time and the total work hours. Total hours worked, I'll add as a 9, and only in the case of working status, working status working, I'll have to update the clock in and the clock out time, because during holidays we do not clock in and clock out, right? So that's why I have written this, and I have to skip the paid leave. Okay, because if someone has taken the paid leave, then in that case we will not mark that as a present. Okay, so one like Sachin has applied right for the 7th April for the paid leave. So if someone has taken the leave, then for that them let's not like update the clock in and the clock out time. Okay, so for yeah, clock in and the clock out time we have to update. So here I have opened one website. Okay, epoch converter. So what I'll do, month April, day first, 9 minute 0 second AM local. I'll update this clock in, that is 9 AM and till 6 PM. So I'm manually giving the clocking and the clock out time to simulate everything is okay. Right now I'll run it. We're using okay. Wait, let me run from the command line. Now I'll just run this query. Okay, so 127 rows got affected. Now again if I run this query, so now since we have updated that, let's check, and we can see clock in and clock out for all the employees are updated for the April month, right? As we can see here. Yeah, what I'll do now, yeah, our application is stopped now. I'll click on the payslip scheduler. So we will run it every 1 minute, and also since this is the first day of the month, okay, and since we have to calculate it for the, I'll write here, we have calculate it for April month. So here we have written, if it is the first day of May, okay, if it is the first day of the month, then then only it will skip this and proceed further, and here we are fetching the yesterday. Okay, so this yesterday should be from the month, from month April, then only it will calculate the payslip for the April month. Okay, I hope you're getting the point. So what I'll do, I'll again change the date, okay, from the April 1st to April, sorry, 1st May, okay, to calculate the April's month's employees payslip. Okay, and I hope you are getting my point, okay, because I have written the logic in that way. And this is very important also, because we are testing our application, okay, by considering the scenarios. Okay, so it is like testing of our application. So what I'll do, let me update the date and time. And now since we have updated the date also, let's run our application. And also yeah, it will run every 1 minute. Okay, so after 1 minute we have to monitor and check whether our payslip scheduler is running or not. Okay, if it is running and if it is generating, then that means our application is running fine. Okay, so we are testing our application by providing the conditions, okay, by providing the inputs. Okay, so since it is dependent on our local systems time, okay, local date, so that's why I'm changing the system time. Okay, and if you face in any issue and if you have any doubt, you can definitely contact me. I clear those. So now let our application run now. Till our application run, okay, let me explain you one more important scheduler, that is attendance absent scheduler. Okay, so here I have written the logic. Okay, let's suppose if and it will run every midnight. Okay, every midnight it will run, and here I have written the logic like if any employee has forgot to clock in or clock out, okay, then for those employees it will mark as a absent. Okay, so here we can see it is scheduled to run every day at 1 a.m. Yeah, so our application is running fine. Now let's wait for 1 minute and let's monitor whether it is generating the payslip or not, and our payslip scheduler is running or not. Okay, then we will discuss about the attendance absent scheduler. Okay, like what work it will do. Okay, yeah, we can see payslip scheduler started, and today is not the first day of the month, it is telling, but here I have marked as a, if you check the system's date, then why it is not marking getting as the first day of the month. So let me check. Okay, I got the point. Let me cancel it. Here I have written if it is equal to first. Okay, so if you see the system time, it is the first. Okay, and the first day of the month, here I've written the condition. If it is the first day of the month, then write today is not the first day. Okay, it should not be like that. If it is not equal to 1, okay, this condition is right. And now let me run the application. So I hope you got like what was the issue. So it should work fine now. Run a Spring Boot application. Okay, till our application is running, let me explain the absent scheduler. Okay, so here this attendance absent scheduler will run every day at 1 a.m. automatically it will run. Okay, because scheduler concept is implemented, and it will check for each employee whether clock in and clock out is present or not. If it is not present, then it will mark as a absent. Okay, so this logic we have written here, and if it is absent, then it will mark as paid leave or loss of pay, okay, based on the available leaves. So here the business logic is written for the same in the attendance absent scheduler. And since this is real-time application, so we cannot like wait for complete procedure to be done. I mean, each day we cannot wait. Okay, so that's why we are doing some things as manually by updating the database entries, okay, to simulate that everything is real. So our application has started now, and let's see, our payslip scheduler will run and generate the payslip for all the employees from all the companies. Till then, let me open the MySQL command line. Okay, so here uh, my system is slow, that's why it is taking time to get the data from the database. But here we can see payslip generated for the employee 6. Since we know in the database 6 employees are there, so for all 6 employees it has generated the payslip. We can see the log here. Okay, and let me stop the application because I don't want it to generate payslip for the same employee for the same month again and again. Okay, because here in the scheduler I have given like it should run every 1 minute. Okay, so every 1 minute it will add the payslip, it will generate the payslip for that employee. Okay, so that will cause the data inconsistency, right? So that's why I've stopped the application now, and we can clearly check the log. Our payslip scheduler started. Okay, it got started here, and then it got stopped here. Okay, and it added all the generated the payslip, and it added the entry in the database. Okay, so previously only 9 entries were there. Now let's see, sorry, only 9 entries. Previously only 3 entries were there, and now it has added the entry for all the employees for 6 more employees. So total 9 entries are there. Okay, so I'll close it now. Okay, what I'll do now, I'll go to the payslip scheduler, and again I will make it normal. Okay, it should not run every 1 minute. It should run only on the first day of the month. Okay, I'll close this and I'll run the application again. So I hope you got the point. I mean, this scheduler concept is very important. I have created 3 scheduler: attendance absent scheduler, okay, which will mark the employee attendance as absent if they have forgot to clock in and the clock out. This attendance scheduler will run on the the first day of the month to add the attendance entry for that particular month for all the employees from all the companies. Then we have payslip scheduler, which will generate the payslip for the previous month. It will also run every first day of the month. Now let me run our application, and since payslip is also generated, so I'll log in as a employee, and let's download the payslip. So our application is started now, and now what I'll do, uh, yeah, let me check here. So I have already logged in as a Smith Devin. Okay, I'll go to the attendance now. Okay, so again here it is showing attendance as empty because we have given the change the time as a 1st May. Okay, and in the database only entries are there for the April month. Okay, So I hope you are getting the point. Okay, again we will have to make it run the attendance scheduler to add the attendance entry for each employee. Okay, no issues. I hope you got the point. Okay, if you have any issue, you can simply contact. I'll explain the concept. Okay, then in the payslip management, this employee, okay, Smith Devin, can see the payslip. Okay, for the month April, it has generated. Okay, the gross salary, total deduction, net salary, complete thing he is able to see here, and he can download the payslip from here. Okay, payslip downloaded, and this is the payslip which our system is generated. Okay, from company name is this is the employee detail. Okay, designation project manager development. Okay, and this is the salary detail, PF, professional tax, TDS, and all the complete thing. Okay, now what I'll do, so we have seen the payslip management also, and also one more thing I want to tell, project manager can also regularize the request. Okay, let's suppose if some employee has forgot to clock in or clock out. Okay, so a project manager has the right to regularize the attendance. Okay, to mark that uh, employee as present by giving the comment. Okay, so I'll log in as a Sachin now, who is a junior developer. Okay, because for all the employees payslip has generated. Yeah, I'll go to the payslip management, and here also I can see net salary is 28,000. Okay, download the slip, payslip downloaded, cancel this. Okay, and here we can see Sachin Kumar. He is a junior Java developer from the company based software company, and this is the payslip generated for this particular employee. This is the leave management. Okay, attendance again it will be empty. I have explained why. View company. So I hope you got the complete point. Okay, and this logout issue I'll fix it. Okay. And now I'll log in with the HR. Okay, so we know HR is Lena. To check the payslip for each employee. Okay, because he's the HR and he should be able to see the complete detail. Okay, so this is the complete company employees and the payslip for the Michael. Let's see here. Okay, so 50,500 again. So HR can download the payslip for the Michael. Okay, Michael Marco. In the similar way, HR can see the complete payslip detail, attendance detail for each employees. Okay, so this was the complete overview of the project. In this project I have added lots of functionalities. Okay, like attendance management, leave management. Okay, then attendance regularization, then payslip generation. Okay, for that I have used scheduler concept. Okay, I have planned to add some more functionalities also, like job posting, interview scheduling. Okay, those things also, like I'll work on. Okay, I also the important topic is task management, so I'm thinking to add those things also in this particular project, but already since this project is huge, that's why I have not added that. Okay, so I'll add that and I'll make another video for that also, and in future definitely I will explain the code of this project. Okay, so if you want that, please drop a comment, and whatever functionalities I have added in this project, I hope you guys like each and every functionalities added in this project. If you have some more functionalities also, please do suggest me, and hit that subscribe button to motivate me to create more such type of projects for you guys, because it really takes lots of time and efforts for creating such type of projects. We will meet soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.